Hello.
Can y'all see? Better now? I'm better now.
Hello, everybody.
That's my catchphrase. You can't say that.
Hello.
I'm out here stealing catchphrases now.
Yes. Hello, my perfectly magical pals.
Welcome.
Hello, magical pals. I'll say it too.
So we're talking about Haunted Mansion today. Are you guys? Are you guys excited? Ready to get spooky?
I mean, I guess.
Yes.
Okay. So we're just gonna, go through the movie a little bit. So we start with Jim making his sale in a house. And his wife Sarah calls him and he's like, she's like, yo, you need to be on time for dinner. And then, he decides to go make his sale and he's running late. And then he gets even later.
Evers.
Yes, because Evers and Evers always makes that sale,
Evers and Evers and Evers.
Yeah. So obviously she's upset when he gets back. So, he's still kind of putting work before everything else, right? And then to kind of make up for that, he's like, oh, let's go on a family adventure to the lake. Right? So how did y'all feel about that, beginning part?
Well, he's definitely a workaholic, but I think he was doing it because he really wanted to give his family everything.
Mm-hmm.
But I love how he could easily be talked into staying, and then oh, we're looking for a home, and he's like, okay.
Yeah. Hi, Emily. Hi, Jessica. Thank you for being here.
Everybody.
Yeah, he's so funny, and it's so funny how he'll be like, he'll have one mood, and then the second someone talks to him, he does his little realtor face. He's like,
split personalities.
Yes. So right after that little lake discussion, we have the whole, incident with his son freaking out over the spider, which I thought was hilarious.
The daughter's like,
one of the best scenes in the movie. Literally.
And then he's like trying to teach this life lesson to his son, and the daughter's like, just whack it. So that was great. But yeah, so then we get to the mansion. Or, well, actually, my favorite line is when they're on their way to the mansion and they're like driving through that forest, and the son is like, "Are we still in America?"
Right. My dad laughed at that one too.
It's great. So they get there and they meet Ramsley, who's the butler, and they meet Master Gracie, and they're all just kind of stoic. And then I think it's hilarious, the dynamic between them, because Jim, he's like making all these jokes, and then the butler and Mr. Gracie are all like serious, and So I mean, what did you guys think of the atmosphere when they entered the mansion?
I thought it was fine. I thought it was cute. I thought the special effects looked really good in the first a little bit. I will say I'm not a really big fan of Eddie Murphy. I like Eddie Murphy, but I'm not gonna be like, oh my god, it's an Eddie Murphy movie, I need to go see it. I liked him in this movie.
Yeah, he did a really good job.
Yeah, I liked him in this movie, and I think that them walking up to the gate was kind of spooky. Mm-hmm. I think they did a really good job on the Haunted Mansion. I don't understand that glass area. Is that part of the Haunted Mansion?
Yeah, it's the atrium. So that's one. I don't know. It's Paris. One of them has the whole big atrium.
Well, I thought it was really, really cute. I thought not cute, but I thought it was spooky.
Yeah, spooky cute.
It's spooky, ookie, ookie, ookie.
Hi, Katrina. Thank you for being here.
I love Eddie Murphy as an actor. As a person, he's get a little iffy sometimes, but when he's acting and he's doing a character who's just charming and funny, he gets me every time. He cracks me up, Mushu, Donkey and Shrek, this. But he is in that character of charmingly hilarious. I love him.
Yeah. I think they picked a really good cast for the Evers family.
Yeah, they did look like you.
Yeah, I think they agree. They kind of look like they all fit together.
Yeah. I really enjoyed, and then they all did a really good job portraying their characters.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't really have a problem with any of their acting.
Yeah, their acting was on point.
And I really love
Girl, where'd she come from? Like, hi.
Wait, what was she gonna say? Say what you were
Go
gonna
ahead,
what
say
part
it,
did you
Phil.
like?
What you
I liked how Eddie Murphy was funny, and then there's like this Disneyland game on Xbox that I want to get for Christmas so we can all play. And Madame Leota, the Madame Leota ball, she said the same thing that she said in the movie, but it would have been funnier if Eddie Murphy was there and he was like, "Don't have no spirits on me."
She loved that part when he said, "Don't be getting no spirits on me."
He's hilarious. Yeah, I actually, Madame Leota is my favorite character. She's great. But yeah, Jessica mentioned when they got there and the daughter's like, "What about the dead people? You're not going to mention the dead people?"
It's so funny.
You know
It's
what's
like, there's a
funny to me?
graveyard in the backyard.
Right. They were like, I was thinking, oh, it's gonna be hard to sell that house.
Mhm.
I said, nobody want to live by a graveyard.
Right, and that graveyard was spooky. It was all
It was
dark.
big too. Like it was like a whole mountainside.
It was.
When I saw the little boy just like going to open the door with all that spiders, I cried.
We ain't even there yet. You can't jump. Listen, if you're gonna be on this segment, you got to listen to what we're talking about. We're talking about the graveyard. How did you feel when you saw the graveyard?
They put good detail into it. It wasn't.
They
really
did. It looked like it kept going. I love that.
Mhm.
I love that point. You're very smart. I am proud of you.
A
Yeah.
Disney
They
smart
looked real, didn't they?
I'm
Yeah.
glad you're on the stream at least.
You know what's funny to me about Eddie Murphy? It doesn't. All the roles she plays the same role, but they all fit each movie. Isn't that weird?
And like it's still funny. I mean, it's pretty much all the same jokes, just kind of recycled. But when he delivers it, he just delivers it perfectly that you crack up. And you're
Right.
Right. And
right.
a usual movie that would not be funny,
yeah.
but with like Eddie Murphy's faces and his like little quirks and stuff, it actually makes really big, like a lot of sense.
I think to make it family friendly, it had to have a character in it that had kind of brought it down to more enjoyable. I would love to see a dark version of the Haunted Mansion, like more
Right, like a PG-13 version.
yeah, like something a little more spookier, not terror. No, just a little spooky.
Right.
Now, I will say, there is a scene that me and Barika were on a live stream. Like, we were on...
put the haunted elevator thing and then mash them together in two worlds, and then you
Ooh.
get the greatest movie ever.
That would be
the
cool.
Tower of Terror collab with Haunted Mansion.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
Ooh.
Mm.
Twilight Zone's terrible Tower of Terrible Mansion.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Right.
And I did skip over an important part. I'm just realizing. But before they agree to go to the mansion, Ramsley actually calls Sarah. Somehow they saw her ad. I don't think it ever really goes over that. But
Well, that little boy, he was riding his bike and he was supposed to do the things and get spooked.
you caught that. I missed it. But thank you, Kat.
I liked Ramsley's voice because he was like, "Oh," and that really
Yeah.
was like,
Having
"Oh, he's
dinner
good."
now.
Yeah, he was
Yeah.
great at that.
Yeah, he was real spooky. He was like, "Hello, Mrs. Spurs.
Dinner is served.
And
He
they
was so stiff.
I don't like that guy as an actor.
Oh yeah, really?
Yeah, I have never really been a fan of his as an actor.
Okay.
Like, you know, like the ghosts, butler and maid ladies.
Yes.
The dude, I'm not a fan of him either. Like,
Inconceivable.
I don't know. I just have never been a fan of, for some reason, I don't know if it's his voice or what, but I've just never been a fan of them, like him.
Yeah, I was the same way, but they did do a good job in these.
Oh,
films.
yeah. His performance on
But-
this movie was really, really good.
Yeah, because the other guy, he always has that really annoying voice, the butler. He's all
Right.
I loved him in Clueless, though. He was so
I love that movie, Clueless.
Clueless is great. Yeah. So yeah, they asked specifically for Sarah to come alone. And then, Jim is like, oh my gosh, do you know where this is? And that's why they decided to go, because it could have been a really good sale for them. But yeah, when
they were heading to the
lake.
Their lake, yeah.
Yeah, 20 minutes. Just 20 minutes.
20 minutes top.
Yeah. 20 minutes that turned into forever.
Longest minutes ever.
At the wedding part,
No, we're not there. No.
She's so excited.
That's like 30 minutes from now, doll. Like 30 minutes.
Girl, you gotta wait till we on that part. Okay, she's getting something to drink. I thought that was funny how he came in the house with the teddy bear. And he's like, Teddy, she was not feeling him. He was trying to come in with that little gift like, oh, I'm so sorry. Now I would have been mad, okay? Because it was their anniversary. Right?
Yeah.
He just didn't know how to get himself out of work. Everything was just about work.
Well, I think it was because he was like, they were at a point in their career where they were actually starting to sell houses. So
yeah, they were going
while I'm doing good, if anybody wants to sell a house, let's sell the house. Which I think was kind of annoying. Like, your anniversary is important. I get that. Right. Yes, he should have been there for your anniversary. But, like, as a spouse in that situation, I felt like she should have been like, you know what? This is, like, we need to get this stuff done while we're together. Because they are also business partners. So I feel like she'd want her business to, like, thrive.
Right.
And not to fail because she's like, I need you to stop focusing on work and focus on your family. Where it's like, well, we've been building something for such a long time. And now we're finally starting to sell houses. Now you don't want me to sell houses. Right. And it's like, I understand that. And I understand you want me to be here for your anniversary. But, like, it's money. He's trying to make money for your household. He's trying to protect you and keep you good. But, and your anniversary can be celebrated on different days. It doesn't have to be celebrated on the day.
Says no wife ever. But he could have texted her. He could have said, hey, babe, this is going to run a little bit late. At least she would have had a heads up. But he just came in there he was
trying to get out of there. I will give him that, though.
Yeah. He was like,
sign it. Trying. He was trying
Yeah, that was hilarious. I love it. He was like, sign it. Sign it members. They were like, happy anniversary.
Yeah, they were a trip.
He was like, yeah, the little boy, when he was the next scene after when they get home, the little boy scared of the spider. That scene was hilarious too, because he
was. Did you see what Katrina wrote in the chat?
No, let me see.
She said, "You ever notice that all his movies he is on? It's about him working.
It's true. Mm-hmm. He plays the same role in every movie, pretty much, except for Norbit
and Daddy Daycare.
Yeah,
I love
Daddy Daycare is one of my only movies I love of him. That and Norbit.
Cute.
Norbit is so funny. Oh my god.
Norbit.
I love me some Norbit. When she flies down the slide.
Club. I love the Nutty Professor.
Oh, me too.
Because he's going,
Hercules.
I love when you say,
Hercules. Oh, you're just so wrong, little man. You're so wrong, little man.
Right. So those are the only roles where he's kind of different, but other than that, it's the same. So, yeah, the sister came in, though. She was a G. She was like, I'm tired of y'all going back and forth about this spider. And she's like, whatever.
Danielle's here. Danielle's in the chat.
Hey, Danielle.
I really love the black girls. Like, I loved her attitude because it's like her outfit and attitude was like those 80s and 90s.
So she felt like the girl was sassy like her.
How you know what the 80s and 90s
I like the girl. Huh?
How she know what the 80s and 90s were?
Oh, we schooled her up in this house. She got to know about the 80s and the 90s. You got to know about gummy bears. You got to know about duct tape. You got to know about certain things in this house. Hey.
I love how she sings. So she's like singing the song.
Yeah, my
about to get them started.
So they're sitting down and eating dinner, and then the storm starts, right? And Ramsley in his, creepy butler voice is talking about how the river has swelled.
The river has swelled.
Meaning that
river has swelled.
I would have been like, I'll swim. I don't even care. I will swim. I
would not have stayed in that house. They
No,
didn't
I
even
would not.
go
I would like,
investigate
I'll be
it.
in the car. I'll sleep in the car. I don't even
Yeah.
care. I'm not staying in this house.
And they let their kids stay in the whole room. I never would have
No.
let Elisa stay in some random room.
I'm an owl child.
Like you'll be fine. It'll be fine. No.
No.
You're not staying in this house. This
Y'all will
room.
sleep on the floor in
Right.
my room, and we will stay together. Like, they split up almost immediately in this giant, spooky behind mansion. And I'd be like, we all putting on handcuffs. We all gonna be together. We're gonna put some glow sticks on or something.
Right.
We are not no.
No, we will not
Mm-mm.
separate. I didn't understand that.
Danielle, do you still want to get on? I didn't see you pop up in backstage.
Can we talk about the secret passage? That was cool.
Yes,
That was
yeah.
an awesome scene.
I thought it was
Yeah.
secret passage.
He was just like,
I'll add you in.
I
But
wouldn't have went in there either. There's no way I would have went in there. Okay, no way.
I would have totally done it. I would be like, oh, what's back here?
I never would.
cause
I wouldn't have gone in
That-
the house. I would have saw the house and turned around.
Yeah, I wouldn't have went in there. I wouldn't even.
I'd have been like,
And when
oh,
the
sorry,
gate
we're not-
opened up, like, no, I wouldn't have. I
No,
wouldn't
we're not
have
selling
and
this
then
house.
it started
Goodbye.
storming, and then they were like, oh,
hey,
but
Gonzo.
no rain would have hurt you. You could just go back in your house and be like, this house looks creepy. It haunted. Let's go.
Right.
Exactly.
For sure.
I agree. We're not going inside. We're not doing this. We will be Olympic swimmers and we will swim home. I'm not doing this. I'm not staying in this house.
We
But
will
then-
swim
but-
home.
But then you won't hear Madame Leota saying her seance thingy.
That's okay. I can live with that.
hilarious.
I can live with that. I can live without
Right.
having that in my life.
Like,
I
he's
did
going
like
around
Madame
this-
Leota though. I did like her. I told Elise I was going. I'm not trying to jump to the scene, but I told Elise when she gets to tripping about homework, I'm gonna be like, "You try, you fail. You try, you fail."
Hi, Gonzo.
So yeah, they go through that passageway and they're kind of guided by this little spirit ball, and they're not sure exactly what it is, but they see all kinds of different little things. And meanwhile, Mr. Evers, he had a short meeting with Master Gracie, or he was supposed to, right? And then Ramsley kind of led him off into an adventure where he meets a lot of spirits. So what did you guys think of those scenes? Because those are like my favorite.
When he's being chased by all the band instruments,
So great.
Yeah, that's
it made me think of Philhar Magic.
Yes!
I don't know why. I think it just made me feel like he was like in Philhar Magic, and I was like, I really wish I had some 3D glasses on right now.
Yeah, go ahead.
and that was like the same detail they had in the game, like all the instruments were going. And
Love it.
That was
That-
horrible.
That
I-
would have been a cool 3D movie. That would have been awesome.
Think the kids were like hilariously brave to go up into that creepy attic and follow this floating ball.
I wouldn't go
I
off
never
my
would've did
grandmother's
that
attic
either.
during the day.
but it was cool because it really explained what was going on at the beginning of the story, and so like we knew that the mom looked like Elizabeth,
Yeah.
who was the almost fiance of Mr. Gracie.
So is that supposed to be like Constance?
No, they weren't trying to play off of that. I think that's why people didn't like the movie, because they wanted it to be more like the ride, and they were just trying to have its own story. They had a lot of the elements. I mean, I just rode the ride 2 days ago, and a lot of the elements are in there. It's just not the story I think people wanted.
I love
Because
the
it kind of felt
storyline.
like Elizabeth was kind of like Constance, like with the dress and the ghost version of her, and then the actual scary part of her, and that she's actually there and she's supposed to be getting married, and she was killed and all kind of stuff. So I kind of felt like it was like a play on Constance.
Yeah, kind of
But
like
like I know it
homage.
wasn't. I know it was
Yeah.
not at all. But it kind
Right.
of felt like it was like I was waiting for like a machete or something, like a hatchet or something to pop up and be like, ha, ha, ha.
How
Now the
Oh,
wife, she seemed I don't want
Oblivious.
to say like she was flirting with him, but there was moments where I felt like she kind of was, the way she would look up at him, or you could see there was some uncomfortability between them two, like at the table, and he was like, how do you think? She was always excited to talk to him. She grabbed his arm, so there was definitely a little.
Me personally, if a random dude in a house during a thunderstorm in a mansion that looks like that did tried to take me on a tour, I'd be like, where's my husband?
Right, that's what
Or,
I'm saying.
like, I'm not going with a random dude around a house, especially into an attic. I'm not doing it. I'm gonna be like, you're gonna have to wait for my husband to come find me because then we'll go on a tour. And be like,
Exactly.
I'm also gonna be like, what am I gonna get out of this tour? Because if you're gonna take me on a tour and I'm tired, like, I need something out of it. I need like a present. I need like something. Like, you need to do something because I'm not going with you. You're creepy as heck. You're creepy as all get out. Your butler's creepy. Your little maid and your the other dude there creepy. The house is creepy. No, they probably made the rain come down. I'm not doing no.
That's why I say she had to be intrigued by him because she was willing to go with him. Like, she just had some inappropriate behavior.
It was interesting.
As a wife.
BTW, Happily Ever Yady said something that was one of my favorite parts of the movie is whenever they're in the elevator and the son's about to get on it and he was like, I'm out. And he just like walked off. He's like, I'm good. Have fun. I think he did it like 3 times in the movie and it was hilarious every time. I like LOL. Yeah, I LOL'd every single time that he did it.
He was definitely funny.
How do I make someone a mod, Josh? So Katrina can post links.
So do you have your phone on you?
I do.
Do you have the video up on your phone?
I can go to it real quick.
Yeah, go to your YouTube channel, go to the video, click on Katrina's name, and then say add moderator.
Okay, cool.
And then she can start posting links and stuff.
Thank you, Katrina.
And it was like unnecessary for the guy. I think it was a prince. I don't know. But it was unnecessary for him to just hang himself. He can like do another ball and find the one he loves. He didn't have to just hang himself unnecessarily.
Right.
I've never thought about that, and I like that point.
She's taken. Go find yourself another person.
For real.
And then just kick out that ghost. Because that time they were like dumb to just go in and you see a graveyard. And you're like, oh, maybe the pets just died. No! That is not a graveyard for pets! That is a graveyard for people!
Love it.
She wouldn't have definitely went in.
I'd be like, bye,
She's
I'm
smart.
going to rent me a hotel.
Yeah, but I feel like when the sister was following that wisp, like she must have been like under a spell. I don't know. But the little boy had no choice but to go. Hey!
Hi guys.
Hey,
See you later.
Springs.
Sorry I'm late. I don't know why I have Planet Hollywood and Disney Springs on the screen, but it's me.
Planet Hollywood and Disney Springs. That's acting funny.
I got
But the little boy, he had no choice but to go with the sister because I'm not staying in that room by myself.
Me either. I'm not doing it.
And the West, me and Mommy, the West, so we play Animal Crossing a lot, and there's like this ghost who comes on this island. His name is Whis. And that Whis kind of looks like his particles.
Yeah, it did look like that.
Good, cool. So where are we in the story? So they're up in the attic, and the dad is with Madame Leota.
Yes, so he's with Madame Leota, and eventually after, his little, what do you call it, a freak show? His freak show happens. He ends up meeting up with his kids and Ezra and the maid, who I'm forgetting her name. But they're hilarious. And my favorite little tidbit they have is he's like, there must have been something in the chicken. I had a freak show. And she's I loved that.
Yeah, he was hilarious.
That scene, Madame Leota, she was just acting like a gypsy.
She's sassy.
The main's name is Emma.
Emma. Okay, perfect.
Call me Emma.
Hi, Emma. You look cute. She got
Yeah, I love how they pop up like every time like anybody's like in danger or something, and they just pop up. It's just a tray of cookies.
It made it scary.
Cookie? You can't be scary with cookies.
Yes, you can.
Yeah, I wouldn't have ate that cookie. I would not have ate that cookie.
Look at Hansel and Gretel.
But she's right.
Right.
She does told the business and she like what?
The house made out of
And then-
food and they get cooked. No.
I mean, soon as she was like, you gotta tell them they're involved. Involved in what? I'm definitely ain't eating no cookie.
She just told the wedding girl's business, and then she was like, "You want cookies?" And then he was like, "Now cookies for bad people." That was like the funniest part, other than the casting spirits one. That one made me shed a tear because that was 100% funny.
We know it's kid approved, if nothing else.
And while all that was happening, Sarah also has. So Sarah is the one who really has the meeting with Mr. Gracie, and they kind of, took Jim on this little hiatus to distract him. And Mr. Gracie tells Sarah about his grandfather, who's really him, right? Who lost his wife to be, and is kind of explaining to her the backstory of the mansion. And when we go back to Jim and his children, they're learning about this prophecy from Leota, but because she's speaking in, prophetic gypsy-like language, they're like, what do you mean find the key? And then they get sent on that journey for the key, right?
That's my favorite part because that is so Haunted Mansion ride like. So you get like in that hearse with like the ghost, and they're like, well, he can't see us. and like all the ghosts going around in the grave. I just love that. It makes me smile.
Yes.
It was so awesome to see the characters from the Haunted Mansion.
Yes.
And like being able to recognize them and be like, okay, so this is actually the Haunted Mansion stuff. Like the teeter totter and like the opera singer and like the mummy. Like the mummy looked dope in that.
Question. The opera singer is no longer at Disney World. What happened?
She's not in Disneyland either, I don't think. I haven't seen her.
She's gone. Like I went on it this last time and I wrote it twice. And I was like, well, maybe I missed her. No, I made sure that I looked. She wasn't anywhere to be seen. I'm going to Google that. I'll be right back.
Maybe she's being refurbished.
Google it.
Yeah, and since we're kind of on the topic, I had a question. How did you think the movie emulated the rides, from Disneyland and Disney World versus how it didn't emulate the rides?
So I don't like the ride at all. I think it's boring. Never been a fan. Never will be a fan. I didn't really see Haunted Mansion from the beginning of the movie, but as soon as we got to the graveyard scene and they're riding through the hearse, it was like immediately Haunted Mansion. Now I know the Haunted Mansion ride. I know I've been on it enough to know what's going on, and to see Ezra and Gus and what's the other one called? The Mad Hatter or whatever. Havok's Ghost. To see those three characters in the hearse was pretty cool. And to see the hearse when it's like to the outside of the Haunted Mansion, they have the hearse with the invisible horse or the ghost horse. So to see all of that and to see all the characters was cool. And you pick up a couple things throughout the movie. Like there's like scenes throughout the movie where there's like, oh, that's from the ride. Oh, that's from the original route. Okay, cool. That a little bit of like a kind of like an Easter egg to it. Because I feel like they tried to get this movie to be like close to the ride, but like let's not make it exactly like the ride,
right?
Because if you were to make a movie with the actual storyline from Haunted Mansion, it would not be able to be PG-13 or
it'd be very dark.
It'd be very, very dark and very gory.
Go ahead, Josh.
Oh no, you're fine.
What were you about to say?
It was I thought it was really cool. I liked seeing the characters in the ghost scene or in the graveyard scene. Which by the way, the graveyard scene led to that scene where all the dead people come out and the girl goes under the water, and that is, for me, the scariest scene of the movie.
Yes.
And it was awesome to see. Because, like, throughout the movie, like, the little ghost and then, like, the butler dude, he shows up, like, out of nowhere and scares you, like, a suspenseful scare. Like, he's like, it's like you're like, oh, God, okay. But then, like,
Right.
I was on live with Marika and Elise when they were watching the movie, and I said, y'all better be careful because y'all about to jump out your skin. And it was the scene where she was trying to get the key out of the water, and Elise was in front of the TV, and she ran.
She did.
She ran to her mama, got in her mama's arms, because those things were scary. Like, when they were under the water and the head just popped up.
Yeah, when that movie
I screamed, I ran, I
when that movie came out, I was younger, and it used to scare me. Like, I would have to, like, sit right next to my mom when we were watching it.
But it was nice to see a scary scene in it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because, like, the rest of the movie's not scary. And my dad's point at the end of the movie was like, that's not scary. That was not scary at all. I said, well, first of all, it's Disney and it's rated PG.
Yeah, they were trying to make it family.
Like, I was like, calm
Yeah.
down. We're not, like, watching Halloween. And
Crap.
Hi, Christy.
he's like, oh, the Haunted Mansion ride is so scary. So, like, the movie should be scary. I said, what ride are you talking about?
That
Right.
is scary. That ride is scary. I've only been on it once
I never
because
been on it.
I don't want to go on it by myself. I'm gonna just be honest. It's really creepy and
That's why I'll
spooky.
go on
Marika.
it.
Huh?
It's not scary at all.
It's
It is
fake.
scary. I know,
I
but it
got the
doesn't feel
Kelly.
like it. Huh?
I got to hold Kelly's hand.
Aw.
I was like, Kelly, let's go hold me.
Right. You're all spinning around. I mean, it's creepy. I need somebody to go on it with me.
I'll go.
The actual
I ride the ride with my cell phone on. I don't even care. I'm just like, I'm on my phone the whole time. I go on it because people want me to go on it with them. And I'm like, I don't want to do this. I really don't want to do this. Like, it's uncomfortable. When you go backwards, it hurts.
So I don't know if I'm just getting older and my eyes are getting worse, but I swear it's dark.
It's
Like,
getting
I was
darker and
having
darker.
trouble trouble seeing a lot of the scenes.
Yeah.
And normally I don't. And I'm like, is it darker in here? Or am I going blind? Like, what is going on?
So,
It's possible. My eyes are really bad.
when we were at Magic Kingdom last time, me and Jossum and my cousin and a couple of his friends, we all went on Haunted Mansion together. Okay? I have been in the Haunted Mansion at least 25 times. Okay? This last time we went on it, it was 10 times darker. Like, I could barely see anything. The guy's voice in the back of my dune buggy was immensely louder. Like, me and Jocelyn could not even hear each other talking because he was so loud. And like, the scenes were like, I could not even see like the little scene where in the Haunted Mansion ride where the guy is in the tomb or in the casket and he's like, let me out. Couldn't even see him. Could barely see him, and that's
Right,
really.
I couldn't really see
Yeah.
that scene.
Well,
And
you
normally
guys,
just
the
like-
ride is hecka old. It's like dirt old.
Yeah, but it's getting darker as we get as the time goes on. It should be getting it should not be that dark. Like, if I can just go in the bathroom and turn the lights off if I want to be in a dark room. Like, I don't understand.
They need to fix it. They need to fix it.
Yeah,
They
the
can
actual,
put little tiny lights, little tiny light bulbs, and then just place it where the scenes are, and
Yeah.
then that would be perfect.
Yeah. that's exactly what they should
We're
do.
putting Elise in charge of the Haunted Mansion.
I
Yeah.
agree.
How often do you think they go in there and fix those rides?
Not often enough.
Not often enough. That's
You're
why
saving on my pills. Exactly, Katrina.
That's why
Right.
Disney World is not known for a lot of its rides because Disneyland's better because they actually care about their rides.
It is true.
Yeah, the actual mansion doesn't scare me. The elevator doesn't be there anymore, but when I was I didn't even know the hanging part in the elevator. I didn't even know that happened until I was 14 because I wouldn't look up because I was so scared.
Oh my gosh, it's funny.
So
Yeah, it's not that scene where you're in the stretching room and then you go into whichever room is it the room at you're in the darkness first.
Yes.
One of the rooms
Yeah.
that like really, really dark, and then the ghost hosts move around the room.
Mhm.
Creeps me out. I don't like it. I'm like, and it's not even the people that are in the working or like what's going on. It's the people that I'm with. Like, it's the people that are in the ride with me, like the other guests. I don't know what they're doing.
Yeah.
I'm
Like,
like, yeah, I'm in a
this
dark room
behind you.
with
Right.
a bunch of people, and I'm not a fan.
Right.
Oh, I want to go on the ride with you, and I want to walk behind you and be like,
I will punch you. I will drop. I will trip you. I'll trip you and then run.
So
Gosh, come on in, Josh.
Well, I'll speed walk. I don't run. I'll speed walk.
I'll be like, oh, tickle.
I'll be like, no.
Josh is not be punching people. He'd be like,
So, the movie.
yes.
What
So
part of it?
we're after the scene where the daughter is escaping the creepy skeleton zombie things, and Jim's son has to kind of face his fears about the spiders. So I remember with the
Okay, I don't care who you are. That was creepy because I'm not. I'm not scared of spiders, but that was too much. That was over the edge.
There's too many.
Yes.
You better open up that door and get me out of here. That's all I know.
I
Do
ain't
what you
opening
gotta
that
do.
door. I'm leaving.
You would have left me down there in the basement.
With the skeletons.
You can run as fast
They
as
was
you
locked
can.
in there. Okay, I see it.
I'm scared.
All I gotta say is, if you don't open up the door, don't be coming and crying at my funeral.
So they use the key they get to unlock I believe it's a crypt.
Yes.
And they find the real letter from Elizabeth, where in which they find out that she was actually poisoned by Ramsey.
Right.
So they have to go figure out what's going on and how to, basically let Master Gracie know and figure out what's going on with Sarah, because they know she's in danger, but they don't know exactly how yet.
Okay, so this part coming up bothers me.
Go for it.
When Ramsley basically threatens Sarah's kids and family, and she's like, okay, I'll go through with it. I would have been like, no, like, I'm going to find my family. I would have just ran. Sure, he's a ghost. I don't care.
She could have ran.
I mean, she could have tried. But she didn't even put up a fight. She was like,
I agree.
and I get she was trying to protect her family, but she needed to fight first and then protect her family.
Well, a mother is gonna be like, okay, you got my kids. Because she don't know where they is. They know, like, they just appeared out of nowhere on like a screen or whatever.
Yeah.
So she doesn't want them to do anything. She don't, you know what I'm saying? So she's not
True.
gonna.
Yeah, but she didn't know where her husband was either, so her husband could have had him.
He didn't have him because they was screaming help.
But it's
she didn't know that. Like, she didn't know where her kids were or her husband.
Yeah, but clearly they wasn't with the dad if they was screaming help.
But I think
But she didn't know that, so she could have been like, maybe they're with my husband, then I can go with this, and then they can all be safe. Maybe they're all together, they're safe and sound, and then I'm gonna go through with it and marry this weirdo, and then be like, my family will be safe. I'll make a sacrifice for them.
I would have tried.
That's what I think she did. That's what I'm saying she did.
Yeah,
okay.
I would try to talk the guy out of it, because the guy obviously because Ramsley is like, you have to do it, and the guy's like, you don't have to if you don't want to, but I want you to. So I would have tried to reason with the nice ghost and be like, look, I'm really not her. Okay, help me find my children. I'm not her.
I'd be like, you should smell my breath when I wake up in the morning. Do you really want to smell it for the rest of your life? Like, the rest of eternity? Do you want to be married to me? Like, really? Like, my feet stink. Like, I have a problem with, like, watching Friends. Like, you don't want to be married to me.
You would have talked him to death, Josh. He would have been like, okay, enough already.
Yeah, like, you have to deal with me talking to you for eternity. Like, do you want to deal with that? And he'd be like, I'm out.
No.
So, yeah, as she's, like, going through with this wedding situation, that's when Jim and the kids show up, and they're kind of telling Master Gracie what they've discovered. And one of my favorite parts in that was it's like, yeah, Ramsley, it's written in her hand. Explain that. So they're all arguing even though it's a serious situation.
I love Eddie Murphy. He was like, listen, you ain't about to marry my wife. If you kill me, I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna whoop you. That part was hilarious.
He was like,
No.
you can kill me, but when I die, I'm coming back to whoop you.
That was hilarious.
And I would have talked his ear off to death. I would even make him go away to death, like just rip off his ghost ear to death, and I'd be like, yeah, and he'd be like, enough, and then I just took his ear off to like get kicked out with my whole family because I do not want to be there. I'd just be talking his ear off, talking his ear
All right,
off.
okay.
Oh wait, we missed the part. Oh, what? The car, and he like when he's trying to get back into the mansion, and like he's in the car. He has
Leona.
Yeah, he has Leona in the back, well, like in the strap, and I'm just like, dang.
He's like, hold on. He's like, hold on, and she's like, with what?
Leona was amazing. She did an awesome job.
Yeah.
I love her too. She's always weird.
She's always funny and weird. Yeah.
So then Sarah collapses, and Elizabeth speaks through Sarah, and basically kind of talks some sense into Master Gracie. And then, obviously Ramsley gets revealed, and he has his episode and goes wherever he needs to go. And then they're all able to pass on, which was really nice and they leave the house to the Evers because the Evers were able to help them finish their unfinished business. And and then they go.
And I love when Emma has like all of her bags packed, and she's like, "I'm taking it with me."
Right.
I'm gonna take my lounge rides. Like,
he was like, "You can't take that with you." She was like, "Yes, I can." Wait, but the white kissing scene, that was so weird. They were all looking at her like
that was weird.
She was in a wedding dress, and couldn't she like?
No, because she was really not because of no dress, because she really was the wife, and she was kissing the dude through the lady was kissing him through her. That's weird.
And then he was like, and then he was like,
"You guys,
excuse me, you're kissing my wife." And then he was like, "Oh,
excuse me, you kissing my wife?"
Was anybody else confused with the hell scene?
The what?
When he gets dragged to hell?
Well, yeah, no, because he was a bad man. He killed someone. He go bye-bye.
So why did he just poof? I don't understand the hell part of it. That's why I was like, that kind of felt out of place a little bit to me, but I get he was a terrible person, he needs to go to hell, but also I was like, is that actually in the original storyline?
I don't know.
Well, no, but with the light where all the ghosts go, I guess they were just trying to show they all moved on to a good place and he went to a bad place.
Yeah, they literally said they were going to heaven.
So is that Satan that came and grabbed him?
Yeah, that was Satan that came and grabbed him.
Mm-hmm. I was like, Lord. You come down here.
Come down here where you belong.
And then he was just grabbing.
He straight murdered that lady. He needed to go to hell.
Hi, Janelle.
And he was just like, "You're coming down with me," to Eddie Murphy. He was like, "You're coming down with me." And he was like, "Oh, no, I ain't." And then he just, and then, the prince guy helped him, and then he got up, and then he was like, "Papa." No, I didn't say that, right?
Yeah. And I loved how they took the singing heads with them.
Yes!
Yes!
Leona.
And Leona is talking in riddles, and the girl's like, "Dad!"
Leona was
Oh God! When he broke into when he drove into the mansion with the car, and Leona was like, "I'll just stay here. I'll just stay here.
She can't.
Take your time." So you're saying I'll just be here.
We're driving down the road. We're driving. I would, if it could be any character, I would want to be one of the singing.
My favorite one.
She'll be coming around Monday.
My favorite one was when they found the crypt or whatever, and then the kid was like, the son, he's like, Dad, there it is, and you're like, Dad, there it
Here
is.
it is.
Dad, there it is.
Leota should have said when she was in the car, he should have been like, just stay here. I'm gonna go see my family. And a good line she could have said was, I'll just be around.
Ah,
I was like, that would have been a
Good.
perfect one-liner for her. Like, I'll be around.
Yeah.
You're right.
It would have been in Haunted Mansion fashion too, with like the puns, because they have all
Yeah.
the puns on the tombstones.
Right.
Yeah.
This is so
I'll just be
loud.
around.
So another question I had was, who was your favorite character? I kind of already answered that, but
Yeah,
I love the little boy. I honestly think he was like the hero of the story. Like he tried his best. And the daughter, like the kids. Sometimes in these movies, the kids are just kind of there. But in this movie, they ran that
They
whole
did.
thing. I loved it.
Mine were the heads, the busts.
yes.
They're the only thing that really made my father and I laugh in the movie. Like we were, like every time they would start singing, it was like
By the light, by the light, by the light of
Pretty
the memory.
I love Madame Leota. I have this
Me too.
fixation with her. I just love her. But I love you try, you fail, you try, you fail.
what was your what did you discover, Barika, about the busts that you put on
Oh,
Instagram?
because Elise just knew that the one on this end was Walt Disney.
Yeah.
And they said they always mistake him for Walt Disney, but it's actually
It's actually the what's his name?
Ron Disney.
No, it wasn't a Disney.
No, it's it was one of the is it one of the animators or one of
Yeah.
the music writers? One of
Hold on,
the
I have it right here. Let me read what they said because I shared it on Instagram because everybody was just like, yeah, that's definitely him. And it did look like him.
it looked like him, but it's no, it's not. No, all
but it
four of them are either animators or I can't remember what the other thing is.
They kind of reminded me of the Dapper Dans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Josh is in orange. See, I would just sing all day long.
Okay. So he was an Imagineer. One of the singing busts is a bust of Thurl Ravenscough. According to the Haunted Mansion from Magic Kingdom to the movies written by Imagineer Jason Sherrill, he is often mistaken for Walt Disney. The bust of Ravenscourt is a tribute to the fact that he sang the voice of the bus in the theme park attraction. So he's not an Imagineer. He was the guy who sang the bus. So they
Oh.
made him.
I knew,
That
like, I kept thinking, what, like, about music. I knew it had something to do with music. Singing.
I don't
Yeah.
got no Haunted Mansion stuff
And
on,
my
but I just got
question was that there's rumors of a remake. And how do you guys feel about that if they were to redo the movie?
I would
I
want
knew
to see
there
it.
were rumors.
I think now with it being a little older in time and like whatever how many years later, and Disney getting a little bit more bolder with their ratings that they're coming out with, I think that they need to come out with a little bit of a scarier one.
Yes.
Yeah.
Push it to PG-13, like we have Mulan be PG-13, and that was fine. So let's push out a little bit of a scarier Haunted Mansion, but let's make it respectable to the movie.
Yes.
Let's make it. Let's add all the characters. Let's make it more authentic to the movie.
Yeah.
I want an origin story. So I want a story about the Haunted Mansion kind of like becoming the ride. Or so like you know what I
Right?
mean.
Like why is this guy
obviously
being? Why is this guy standing on TNT so much?
It would be like cool if they made
would be funny.
a part 2. Oh my gosh, I'm sounding like Ellie.
Well, and you
part
had
2, and then the part 2 would show how they would be on the road again. They'd show the road again, and then they go back to the Haunted Mansion house.
For what?
Oh.
And then they'd like be like, somebody, there would be like a flyer hanging on it and accidentally hanging on it because the flyer just flew on there, and they person would be like, oh, it's for sale, oh my gosh, but they're living there, and then they like, we'll pay you $1,000, and they just keep on paying them and paying them and paying them, and then
But
they
that
just
wouldn't be
be
haunted.
like,
The
no.
spirits are gone.
No, but then they'd ask the spirits to come.
No.
And they asked Madame Leota for the spirits to come back, the good spirits, and
There
then
we go.
they could haunt them, and they'd be like, "No, we don't want this house, save it." And then
I don't
they'd be
think
like,
you can pull
I think
"Yay."
you know what I think happened to it.
remake.
I think it turned into the Casper house because the
Yeah.
is similar.
They do like
No, we don't want that, guys. We want a remake and make it spookier. The spirits is gone. You can't do a part 2.
So me, I don't want a remake. I don't want a part 2. I'm with Kat.
I
I
want-
want a prequel. I want to know, like, I want a movie like with the same characters, but like when the house was pretty and not so run down. And
Yeah.
I want to know,
That's
like,
what I
I
yeah.
want to see like how it all went
Part
down
two.
before the Evers were even the Evers.
Yes.
Like, I want to know, like, maybe like bring a movie in to show like the Hitchhiking Ghost when they were still alive, and
yes.
like that kind
Right.
of
So
stuff. Like,
before
like
they
show
got killed.
like show what they
And
were,
there's-
who they were.
There's so many stories. So you could have stories about like all the people in the pictures. Like all I mean, there's so many stories.
it
Right.
could be a TV
Like,
show.
I want
Get
to
what
see
he's
the
saying?
actual horrors.
Before the woman died, showing how the house looked and everybody. The love story.
Not even the love story, but I also want to see like where the characters were from, like how they got built to be who they are. Like, I want to know who the people are that are in that giant grave like area where the dead people were coming out. Like, I want to know all of that. I want to see why the Haunted Mansion is Haunted Mansion, but I want Constance in there too.
So what I would do is I would have it be like a whole town and like all the different stories of these people in town, and they all are at this party at the Haunted Mansion, and then they all die. So then you get to see their stories or kill each other. I don't know, because some people kill it because obviously Constance, she was busy. So
Yeah. Is it true that a pearl on her necklace is for every husband she killed?
yes. I do.
Hold on.
I do.
The girl needs a new hobby.
I did.
I
She needs a new
do.
hobby.
I do.
Also, she's also very bitter because she wore the same dress every single wedding.
She really liked that dress, Josh.
Yeah, and it wasn't even that cute.
Oh,
I
she's
just
Oh, I
got
love it.
Constance today from Target. I got the Funko Pop, but I got the one on The Rock,
Yes.
like the body Constance Hatchaway.
Ain't she pretty?
Ooh, beautiful.
Madame
So-
Leota.
That's what I'm
Ooh,
like.
I love Madame Leota.
Like, maybe we could, like, the prequel could be like, what is Madame Leota's part in this? Like, where is she from the mansion? Like,
How's she in the
how
ball?
did she become a ball?
Yeah.
Like, where's the rest of her body? Is it somewhere? Is it like, is she one of the ghosts? Like, who knows?
Yeah. I think
And
Is
I
the dude's body still hanging from the rope?
yes. We need to know.
and
That's why, like, you
they
should take-
can,
oh, go ahead, Elise.
okay, so they can like edit some things that could be like more scarier, like they did for the Sonic movie. Because at first he just looked hecka ugly, and I saw hecka videos of it, and I was like, oh no, this cannot be the real Sonic. He cannot look as ugly. And they like it was the same storyline, but then they just changed it a little, like
That's
with
true.
the shaping of it, and then he looked way more better. So I think they can like make better, like put scarier parts in it. I mean, like the spider part, that was hecka scary.
Mhm.
I will
So you want to
never
take the
have a good
original
spider.
movie that we just watched and just up the scariness.
Spooky it.
Yes.
So you want
Because
to bring it into like this time frame where we can actually make it a decent looking movie and make it super scary, but you want to keep the same storyline.
Yeah,
That would be amazing.
or they could like just erase the whole storyline and then make it at Disney. They go on Haunted Mansion and then they get stuck on the ride and
That
they
would be
gotta
cool.
try to escape. And
That would be cool.
all the spirits are
I
actually
like that.
alive.
Yes, that's it right there.
Yep.
Print,
Disney, hire
Print,
me,
pay,
hire
let's
me,
go.
hire
Let's
me.
cut it. Let's
Hire
go.
her, Disney.
Awesome.
You know what? Let me just say this. This has nothing to do with the movie, but did you guys see that one? It's a documentary on Disney Plus where they kind of talk about Madame Leota and the woman who filmed Madame Leota, and her daughter actually works for Disney.
Yeah.
I think that is so. Her mom passed, obviously, but I think it's so cool that she can always come to that ride and see her mom and hear her voice.
Well, and she did the ending part where it goes, come back.
Yeah.
Because her mom had already passed and they had added that later.
Yeah.
And like her voice is very close and like her face was very close. So that, I mean, like it's part of her and her
Isn't
mom.
that cool though? Like she can always still see her mom every time she gets on that.
I love
and she
that.
was talking about how it really does make her
Didn't the
emotional
daughter's
every time
face
she gets
wasn't the daughter's face used for something too though in Haunted Mansion at one point?
Yeah, it was used on the bride.
Oh.
I don't know why, but that's what they used it on. So that it looks, because like if you look at it, it looks more like Leota and it does like Constance. So maybe Constance is Leota.
Maybe. But that's so cool to
and then she
be
turns
able
into
to
a crystal ball.
see her mom. I think that's so cool.
She turns into a crystal ball.
Wow.
A ball.
Maybe that was her punishment for killing all her husbands.
The girl needs to stop getting married. The courthouse needs to stop. Refuse her at the door.
They should be like, it's really weird that all your husbands die.
I'd be like, we're seeing a pattern here.
Right.
I like how they kind of
We're not a
it up
fan,
in the movie.
so we're gonna refuse you this wedding contract or whatever you want to call it, license.
Yeah,
You're done.
You're cut off.
You're gonna need to go to another state because like we don't. We're not a fan.
It's funny you say that, Katrina, because my boyfriend is an engineer and he's considered applying for Disney, and I'm like, you have to, so I can like go to Disneyland whenever I want.
Thank you. And like I liked how they changed it up, how Ramsey was the one who kept killing all the wives instead of the wife is still alive and killing all the husbands.
Ah.
There was someone to kill someone other than the husband. Like the husband could have done that, but Disney was like, no, the husband needs to be good. The fiance guy needs to be good, and Ramsey needs to be bad. Make him kill all the wives. Make the prince just don't know. He's like, and then just like have him go to heaven again so he can see his love.
This is also very random what I'm about to say too, but I think it's very important. Is that I think even at the time it was cool to see an all African American family.
Yes.
Involved. Like the whole entire cast is basically white. So to see it centered around an all black family, and then also that the owner of the house, what's his name? The white guy?
Oh, Master Gracie.
Yeah, that he falls in love with a African American girl.
Yes.
Yeah.
And with it being such a long time ago too, like that would have been kind of weird at the time, like kind of frowned upon for you to fall in love with a African American girl. So for him to do that was kind of cool, and that it was able to be focused around a whole entire family of that was also so close as well, because I don't know how many Disney movies I've watched where the families are just all at each other, like they're always fighting, whatever movie it's from. They say they all like have like bickerness and stuff, whereas this movie there wasn't any of that. Like there was a little bit of a strife,
right?
Where at the beginning of the movie where she was like, "You're gonna miss our anniversary for work," but there was never any like, I hate you and you hate me and we're going to argue the whole time. And the brothers and the sister hate each other. Whereas like in this movie, the brother and sister work together and like she like protects him from the spider, but then like he saved her from the spiders and like from the skeletons. And it was kind of cool to see a family like come together and work together to like actually save each other.
Yeah. I agree, Josh. That's a good point.
And I liked how Eddie Murphy was like, "Ooh, look what Teddy got you! It's a watch." But if he gave her a Haunted Mansion watch, that would be hecka great. Like,
And
you
she was like,
could
I don't
give-
need the money. I don't need the stuff. I want you kind of stuff. Like,
Mhm.
that was kind of cute.
Yeah, I like that too.
And
But then he made her mad because he was like, "Oh, you don't care when I'm buying you all that stuff," and then she was like, "Here, take it."
and I liked how the wife looked kind of like me. She had the same skin tone as me. So what if I look like her? What if I look like her?
Hey, have a water, please.
I'm just saying, she looked like
She
her.
did look like you. It's good you can see actresses and actors who look like you.
My
Right.
dinner's here.
So to be brutally honest, I was not looking forward to this movie. I've seen it one time, and I don't remember that I don't think I enjoyed it because it's Haunted Mansion. I'm not a fan. I will have to say though, after watching it this past time and being older, I really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
So, yes, I enjoyed it.
I don't know
too.
that I'd be watching it every single time I think of it or something. Like it's not gonna be like a movie that I watch every time, but like I really enjoyed this movie. I thought it had a perfect amount of humor, a perfect amount of scary. I wish it could have been scarier. I love the whole storyline with the family. I love that they work together. But for me, I enjoyed it.
Yeah, it was great.
What's your number, Josh? What would you give it?
I would give it probably 7.5.
Okay.
I wish it was scarier.
Yeah.
I liked it. First of all, I didn't even really know the movie existed. This was my second time seeing it. I saw it like maybe 3 weeks before, 4 weeks before, and I was like, how did I not know this movie existed? But that was you too?
No,
look at the chat.
Eureka!
Look at the chat, Barika.
Oh, let's see this.
Yeah, very good.
Actually, look at your screen, Barika.
Oh!
Whoop,
Aww.
Aw.
Yes, we did it, bro! Thank you guys.
Yes, thank you, everybody.
Yes, if you have not subscribed to Barika, her link is above. Go or below now. Go subscribe to her channel. Let's get her to 301, 302, 303.
Yay!
She puts out amazing content, so let's get her even higher. And then make sure you go subscribe to everybody else too, because everybody here makes awesome content.
Yes.
Yes, we are a great bunch of
Some
people.
longer than others.
What an understatement.
Turn it on.
You
I'm gonna turn this video up today for 2 minutes.
You said what?
Josh gets on me because my videos are too short, and then today I put a video up that's 2 minutes long.
What was it about? I gotta go see it. Thank you.
Thank you, everybody.
She opened some pins on her channel from Disney World, and they're super cute. And I'm so excited you got one of the ones that you got.
Thank you, everybody.
Yay, so we get the
one pin that he opened, Kat, with one of your favorite characters.
Mushu? Oh my gosh, I wanted it.
It's so pretty.
It's so cool.
They're
I
really
loved it.
Did you get a discount on them, or did you pay $20 a box?
$20 box.
God, I wish you could have been with me. They would have been 30% off.
Aww.
Is Kim not a pass holder? Dang it! I wish you could have been with me. I would have got you the 30%.
And I looked everywhere for these pins. I finally found them in Epcot.
Thank you.
They're all over Magic Kingdom.
I could not find them.
Did you go to Frontierland?
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow.
So before we wrap up, I just want to go around to everybody and tell us a little bit about your channel, what's coming up, and make sure you guys hit the like and subscribe to everyone. Yeah. So Josh, tell us about yourself.
Hi, I'm Josh from Josh Goes to Disney. I'm the Josh in the Josh Goes to Disney. Hello. So for me, me and Kat have a video coming out tomorrow. It is our restaurant review of Bahama Breeze when we were in Orlando together. It's a short, quick little video that I wanted to get up. We both did it. I'm also in Boo Ball, and the box that I sent to my person was open today. So if you type in the word Boo Ball or Boo space ball in your YouTube search, there's all of them are going to be listed. Go and check out the video. It's Cinder Alley Loves Disney. That's who I sent my box to. If you're interested in watching what I sent, as well as tomorrow I am on the Mickey Bunches channel for Brunch with the Bunch. Tuesday afternoon I have lunchtime chat with Josh and Taylor. Wednesday I have Brunch with the Bunch as well as my Funko chat at 9:30 tomorrow on Wednesday night. And then Friday I have Brunch with the Bunch again. So I live stream 5 days a week, or 4 days a week, five different shows. And then I post videos Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So if you're interested in coming over, come subscribe. And it's spooky in my my channel right now, so it's kind of fun.
Yes.
Cool.
Are we just gonna ignore that Danielle looked like she just saw a ghost?
I think Danielle lost her mask in Target.
I left my mask in the car. I didn't realize it until I got in here.
Oh
You had
no.
it on when you went in.
Pull your shirt up, Danielle. Do like this. She's alright.
Danielle, did you not have your mask on when
She got a
you were already on?
hand mask.
I think she's at a different Target.
Huh?
She's going to all the Targets trying to find the Disneyland 65th anniversary stuff.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's long gone.
I already got some stuff. I got some stuff today.
Really? Did you get the Loungefly? You got it?
No, I don't want that.
She said, nah.
Yeah, it's not even Loungefly, Marika. It's Funko brand.
I
Yeah.
know, but it's cute though. I want it. Somebody get it for me.
It's gonna feel so cheap. It's only $35 or something, or $30.
I don't care. It's cute. It got Disneyland.
Your sass is
Why
not
I don't want
needed.
it, because I know it's like super cheap.
Marika,
Yes.
there's one like it on Amazon that is Loungefly.
Oh, it is. Oh yeah,
Uh-huh.
Danielle showed me it. It's up for pre-order, right?
Yeah.
I hate pre-order.
I feel
Well,
you.
because I want them to just take the money out of my account. I don't care if you don't ship it. Just take it out.
I don't know what people
I
talk
agree.
about, but I have never pre-ordered something and waited for the money to come out. It's always come out.
Well, for
Not
me-
all. Some places do, some don't. It's so frustrating.
Well,
Like,
Right,
people
because
are
I
like,
just
go order
something
here
came-
because they're gonna take the money out when they ship it, and then when I go place the order, it comes out automatically. I'm just like, well, y'all lied.
Mhm. Well, some places they'll do a hold immediately and then it drops off and then charges you when it ships.
That's annoying.
yeah, I
Yeah.
don't like that. That just happened to me this week.
Right.
And
So
it's
what
like,
if
why
what
did-
if the money's not in there when they get ready to take it out?
Right. That's what
Right.
happened to me on Disney. Shop Disney.
Yeah.
They
It-
charged me for like 6 items and only sent me 4. They refunded me the money for the 2 items, and then whenever
Right.
they shipped my last 2 items, I didn't have money in my account. So I had to move. I got like a medium or a fee, and I was like, well, that's stupid. I had the money at the time. You should have taken all the money then.
Yep.
Right. That's what they just did to me.
Mhm.
That's what I think they keep recharging my little prepaid card because they don't take it out. So every day it keeps saying Disney is trying to get $27. I'm like, guess what, Disney? You should have took that when it was there.
Shop Disney
And I-
needs to close.
I got my product.
So Kathleen, Katrina, whichever one you want to be, Kat. What do you have coming up on your channel, sweetie?
Tomorrow I have Bahama Breeze with Josh. It was awesome. I had so much fun. Josh was amazing in real life and in the screen. So if you're not part of his channel, go check him out. Everybody's.
Yes.
The October 7th, I will be posting for the Boo Ball.
Oh.
You weren't supposed to give the date,
Ooh.
sis.
Well, I did. I have a Disney haul coming up this week. I did some videos. I'm going to edit and work on all about my trip. And then that's pretty much it.
Oh, we also had me and Kat had a video come out. Well, Kat had a video come out with me in it and Kat in it. That she put up, I think yesterday.
Yeah.
That was us opening up some box lunch stuff. Because Kat went to box lunch for the first time when we were in Orlando.
And my video on the 7th will be my 200th video.
Yay!
Oh, congratulations.
Oh, is that why you put a bonus video up? Because you can make it 100.
I needed to sneak that one in there. That's why I was like, oh, 2 minutes.
I was like, this is not like Kat. What is going on?
Josh, I couldn't have a big one be $199. That would just be wrong.
That's true.
So that's all I have.
Barika, what do you have coming up?
I have some. I'm gonna do a review of Shop with Ray. Her from This Life of Ours. She did some personal shopping for me, so I have a video coming up about that. I have a couple of Loungefly videos that I need to preview. What else?
Are you gonna do a Disney World haul?
Yes. I only got a
Nice.
couple of things though. It's not like a whole bunch of stuff, but
Still, the words Disney World haul do really well. So
yeah, I'm gonna do that. Yeah, so I just have some things that I need to get out there. Come by and check it out. Come by and check it out.
BTW. Just a little heads up. I am doing the Boo Ball, which is the 31 days. Everybody's posting a video on a different day of October. I'm also in Funkoween, which is not, it hasn't really been talked about a lot, but it's actually a 13-channel collaboration. And we are posting, one channel is posting a video every single day from the 19th of October to the 31st of October. And everybody swapped Disney, Halloween, or horror-themed Funkos and one treat to a different channel. And it's kind of like the same theme of Boo Ball, where we're all opening up a different box on a different day. So that's also happening. So if you're interested, that's starting on the 19th of October. And that information is on my YouTube channel or my Instagram. So
Ooh. I'm excited.
I have a fun in October. I can't wait till Christmas, though. I'm excited about Christmas.
Yeah.
If this movie night review continues all the way through the end of the year, I'm excited to do Christmas movie reviews.
Yes. No, I have to.
Yes.
Papa Shizo!
I'm
That's
ready
what
to
I'm
going
review
to.
Santa Claus and Elf and all that kind of stuff. Like, you smell like beef and cheese. You sit on a throne of lies and lies.
Yes. Okay.
So, is
Hey, let me
Danielle
ask
at a
this
place where
question.
she can tell us what's going on with her channel?
I'm not sure. Danielle.
Denise?
Crazy. Denise.
Samantha?
Hey, does anybody know if that Jungle Cruise movie is out? Is that out? Yeah.
I'm
No, they were gonna hold off.
Oh, I want to see that so bad.
excited too.
You know what I want to see? Wonder Woman, and I want to see WandaVision, and I want to see Black Widow.
Yes.
I want to see that new Ghostbusters.
This crap needs to go away so I can watch my superhero
Oh,
movie. Thank
yeah.
you.
I want to see that too.
Like, I don't even care about anything else. I just want to watch my superhero movies. This crap needs to go away.
So, Josh, you're next, right? Yeah.
I'm next week.
Woo! What are we going to be watching?
I don't know.
Swiss Family Robinson?
Hell no. I'm honestly considering Hocus Pocus.
Yes.
Yes. Please.
I just watched Hocus Pocus tonight, and I loved it. Like, I loved it.
But this
It's a
time,
really
I'm
great
gonna
film.
count. I'm gonna count how many times the word virgin is used. Like, you know how many times it's overusage of the word virgin,
And it came out in 93, which is, like, weird.
right? I'm
Like-
just like, whoa, they can say it once or twice. Like, it's just too much.
And we're talking about children.
Right? I'm
Like-
like,
Should we
Maybe
just
we'll skip Hocus Pocus. Maybe we'll do something different.
No, I love
Why? That's a good film.
Yeah, but it's I don't know. I will say I'll do
I like Focus Pocus.
Halloween Town.
Ooh, I would be so down for Halloween Town too.
Let's do I don't know, y'all.
1 through 4.
Has anybody seen this Secret Society yet?
It was good.
Well,
Kat, there is no Halloween Town 4.
We pretend
Cat is so
Halloween
funny.
Town 4 is not in existence. Was never created, and it is an insult to humanity.
Cat, stop saying that.
For them to replace Marnie with some other chick and be like, we wouldn't notice.
Rude.
Like, how dare they?
Mom was watching it yesterday, and I walked into the house, and I was like, "Why is fake Marnie on the TV?"
I remember watching it when I was a kid, and I was like, "What is this bullcrap?"
That's because she was in college. She was busy.
No, she was never offered the position.
Yeah, she was willing to do it
Are you kidding me? Why wouldn't they let her do it?
because they're
Kimberly
dumb.
J. Brown told Disney that she wanted to do it, that it was her idea to do 4, and they never told her why they didn't want to do it. They just went different directions, and they replaced her with somebody else.
That was stupid.
Exactly. Like Kimberly J. Brown is known for Quince and freaking Halloween Town. Like, how
Yeah.
are you going to have a franchise based off of Marnie and then basically get rid of Marnie?
Wrong.
Mm.
Why did they change her?
They put a blonde chick in a brunette wig and act like we didn't know. All right, well, I need food. I'm starving. I also
need
need
food,
to
too.
go live on Instagram.
I couldn't wait, guys. My stomach was making crazy noises. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
No, you're
we heard it.
We don't want you to be making any
The surround
noises.
sound for the scary movie part of it was nice. It was like ghosts and ghouls. And, ooh. So I'm going live on Instagram after I get off this because I have to announce my giveaway winner.
Perfectly cat. Perfectly cat.
No.
No.
So yeah, please
So-
subscribe to everyone. They're all amazing, and go watch Josh's live on
Go on.
Instagram.
Yes,
It's gonna
come check out because whoever wins has 24 hours to claim it, and if they don't, I'm picking someone else, which I really don't want to because I don't want to do another live.
And quickly before I go, I just want to say what's coming up on my channel.
Yes.
Oh yeah, you. What are
Right.
you doing?
So we're having my first Halloween video on the 5th, and it's Disneyland Ghost Stories. So I'm very excited for that. I just uploaded a Funko Pop video. There was quite a bit of unboxing going on, and I have a Loungefly haul coming up. And then
What a
Janelle
shocker.
will be doing a Nightmare Before Christmas swap on the 13th.
Ooh, who's in it?
Just Janelle and I.
Oh, that's cute.
Yes, since we're both obsessed with Nightmare Before Christmas.
Love it.
And then I'm gonna be live on Josh's channel on Wednesday for Funko Talk, and it's gonna be lit. So be there, be square.
Be there or be square.
Yes.
We're all in rectangles when we're talking.
Oh, okay, but that's a rectangle. It's okay.
Be there or be triangle.
There we go.
That's so funny.
But
Love
thank you
you
guys.
all. Bye. I'll see you next week.
Bye.
Next week I'm on my channel, so come over and hang out, and we're talking about something.
Yes.
I'll put a picture up later. Bye. Love you.
Swiss Family Robinson. Swiss
Peace to
Family
the Middle
Robinson.
East. No. Bye bye.
Bye-bye.
And this portion is just another stupid movie.